We're looking forward to racing on the grass on Friday in the Eastern Cape, 8 races, and catching up with Dean Smith from the Gavin Smith Racing Stables to learn a little bit more about the runners. They start in race 1 with Galileo Star. Now he's got 1 run under his belt, but he was green on that occasion. And Dean, I'm sure you'll be hoping for improvement.
No, Nate, we think he's a really smart colt. Obviously first time out, a very disappointing run from him. We thought he was quite green, he didn't know what to do. Only the last 200 he sort of clicked and he ran on. So Friday, Craig's up, and yeah, we're expecting a competitive effort from him.
3 runners in race 2. Here we will see King Dundee back on course with a lengthy break of just over 6 months. He'll be joined by the Winter Lake, who possibly needed his last, where he was back off of quite a lengthy break of almost 6 months. Joining them will be Liddell's Echo. Now he may not have gotten as close in his recent starts, but I see he did try a tongue tie, and Dean, that has been removed for Friday.
Yeah, Nate, he normally pings the gates and he travels quite well with the tongue tie. Someone suggested it to us, and he didn't enjoy it last time. He didn't jump and he didn't really race how he normally does. So we've taken the tongue tie off and expecting a better effort from him. The Winter Lake also, he should need the run like he did last time out. But he's in a good space and he does enjoy the 1,000-meter trip. I wouldn't be surprised if he runs a big race. And King Dundee also, he shouldn't need the run. He's had a gallop. He's fit and well, expecting a good effort from him.
That's good to hear. We move to race 3. Hatman will be in action, and he improved well in his last 2 place.
It's in the work riders, very good run last time out. He almost hung on. It was he almost hung on. Sorry, it was a 1,200 meter. He's dropped down to the 1,000, and he should be in the quartets.
Another horse who showed huge improvement in her last start was Elegant Appeal. We'll see her in race 4. Now she actually just missed the win in her last start.
It's thankfully a very nice run from her. She brought her work to the track. She's kept that on. She's working well again. We've waited for the handicap 1600, and now it's on the turf, so we're hoping for a similar effort.
A duo of runners in race 5. American Matador, 2 runs so far in the Eastern Cape for 2 placings. Could it be a case of third time's the charm? He'll be joined by Taker Mulligan, who will enjoy having his peak run from a neat draw.
I hope so. He looks the right horse, so I'm hoping he can get the job done on Friday. Taker Mulligan, he got taken out quite badly last time. Well done to Jose for staying on, and he actually helped Chad stay up. And he moved up quite nicely last time, and I think he should be top 3.
Yeah, I remember that race. It was actually quite hectic, so disregard that run from Taker Mulligan and expect better. We move to race 6. Nike's Ray of Light will run, possibly his last, just a bit of a flat run, having a second after the gelding. He'll be joined by Sandbank, who showed improvement in his last, and Dean, I'm sure you'll be hoping for more on Friday.
Sandbank, his last couple runs, he hasn't been trying at all, so we've freshened him up again. We've also taken the tongue tie off, so just hoping for a better run from him. Nike's Ray of Light, we've taken the blinkers off, and we've stepped him up to the 14, which is his trip. He should enjoy the 14, and I won't be surprised if he could pop up. He works really well back at home, and he must be included.
And in race 7, we'll see Valeria's Dream take to the turf.
I went back on all her form. She's got some really decent 14, 16 grass form from Durban. So we're trying on the turf now, and we're hoping for a better effort from her.
And in race 8, the yard will close with the 3 runners. Forest Spy, honest, well, he is that to a T. He's a regular earner and he loves track and trip. Joining him will be Donny T. Now, Donny T is also in steady and capable form. Perhaps a query there that he could just be at his very best on Polly. Racing alongside will be our poster boy, and that is Explosive Speed. He's looking fantastic this morning. Lovely black mask. Now, he looks to have the scope for even further progression off the back of his second win, even though he is up in class.
Yeah, and Craig, we know him now. We know how to ride him now after his last win, and it won't surprise me if he can follow up. He's really well back at home. Forest Spy, he enjoys track and trip. He's got a heavyweight to shoulder, but he's down in class, and he should run a good race. Donny T is a question mark. He hasn't raced on the turf here. I think he's been here for 2 years, so we'll see how he goes Friday.
His form is there though, so it's really hard to write him off. In total, if you have a look at the horses from the yard that line up in that race, all 3 look to have competitive chances.